Walking into a funeral home, you might feel a heavy mix of sadness and anxiety. Your heart aches for the grieving family, but your mind is racing with one terrifying question: what do I say? It is completely normal to feel paralyzed in the face of loss. We want so desperately to offer comfort, yet we are terrified of saying the wrong thing and causing more pain.
Today, we are going to navigate the silence of grief together. We will explore the most comforting words you can offer to a grieving family, and equally importantly, the common phrases you should always avoid.
When the unimaginable happens, the loss of a loved one plunges grieving families into an emotional landscape where every gesture, every silence, and every spoken phrase carries immense, lasting weight. In these moments of profound vulnerability, our words possess an extraordinary power. They can serve as a comforting, gentle anchor in a turbulent emotional storm. Yet, if chosen poorly, they can unintentionally deepen the very wound we are trying so desperately to soothe. When we step towards someone who is mourning, it is essential to remember that our role is not to fix the unfixable. Grief is not a puzzle to be solved or a problem to be logicked away. Instead, our true intention must simply be to offer unwavering support, bearing witness to their sorrow. We are there to stand beside them in the dark, navigating our words with the utmost sensitivity, grace, and deep compassion. Finding the right words at a funeral can feel overwhelming, but genuine comfort often comes from the simplest phrases. You don't need a profound speech to show you care. The most universally comforting thing you can say is simply, "I am so sorry for your loss." It is direct, sincere, and acknowledges their pain without trying to fix it. Another deeply meaningful approach is to share a brief, positive memory of the person who passed away. Saying something like, "I will always remember how her laugh could light up a room," or "He was incredibly kind to me when I started my job," brings immense comfort. It reminds the family that their loved one's legacy lives on and that they made a real impact on others. Sometimes the grieving family is bombarded with platitudes, so a simple and humble, "I don't know what to say, but I am here for you," can be incredibly refreshing and honest. It removes the pressure of having the perfect words. When you say this, make sure your body language reflects your sincerity. Remember the golden rules of offering condolences: sincerity, brevity, and the power of listening. Keep your words brief to respect the family's emotional energy, as they are likely speaking to dozens, if not hundreds of people. Make your condolences heartfelt, but allow them the space to breathe. Often, your quiet, supportive presence and a willingness to simply listen to them speak are the greatest gifts you can offer during their time of profound grief. When we are struggling to find the right words, it is easy to fall back on common cliches. But sometimes, even with the best intentions, certain phrases can actually do more harm than good. Understanding what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to say. Let us look at some commonly used phrases that you should politely avoid when speaking to someone who is grieving. One of the most frequent phrases people use is, "They are in a better place," or "At least they lived a long life." While meant to be comforting, these statements can feel dismissive to the bereaved. They inadvertently minimize the profound pain of the loss happening right now. The grieving person is not focused on a silver lining. They are navigating the very real absence of someone they love. Trying to find the positive in their pain can make them feel like their sadness is not justified. Another phrase to strike from your vocabulary is, "I know how you feel." Even if you have experienced a similar loss, grief is incredibly unique to each individual and their specific relationship with the deceased. Assuming you understand exactly what they are going through can shift the focus away from their experience and onto yours. It can also make the grieving person feel isolated if their feelings do not match your assumptions. Finally, avoid telling someone to stay strong or that they need to hold it together for others. This puts immense pressure on the grieving person to hide their true emotions. Grief demands to be felt, and encouraging someone to suppress their tears or mask their pain only complicates their healing process. Instead, Give them the space to feel exactly how they need to feel without judgment. Often, the most profound comfort comes not from the words we say, but from the simple power of our presence. A warm and silent presence can speak volumes when words fall short. Sometimes a gentle hand on a shoulder, a shared cup of coffee at the memorial gathering, or simply holding the door open for the family is exactly what they need in that moment. When you do interact, remember that active listening is a powerful tool for healing. Let them lead the conversation. If they want to share memories of their loved one, listen attentively, without interrupting or trying to find a silver lining. Just being a quiet and safe space for their emotions is an incredible gift. We often tell grieving families to let us know if they need anything, but grief can make simple decision-making incredibly overwhelming. Instead of vague offers, step in with specific and practical help. Think about the daily chores that easily pile up when someone is mourning. Deliver a hot meal, offer to pick up groceries, run essential errands, or even spend an afternoon mowing their lawn. These thoughtful and tangible actions relieve their daily burdens and show your unwavering support in the most meaningful way possible. It is completely normal to feel uneasy, awkward, or even anxious when preparing to attend a funeral or wake. Let us be honest, facing profound grief, whether it is your own or witnessing the deep sorrow of a friend, is undeniably difficult and uncomfortable for everyone involved. However, you can cultivate your own comfort by shifting your perspective. Remember that your goal is not to deliver a flawless, deeply poetic speech that magically takes their pain away. No words can do that. The goal is simply to show up and offer your genuine care and empathy. When all is said and done, the greatest gift you can offer is your supportive presence. Just be present in the moment, be kind, and be absolutely sincere. You do not need to have all the answers. Grieving families rarely remember the exact words you say during these overwhelming days, but they will always remember how your presence made them feel. Your honest intention to support them is what truly matters. Navigating the delicate moments of a funeral is never easy, but your thoughtful words and compassionate presence can make a profound difference to a grieving family. Remember to listen, keep your condolences sincere, and offer practical support. Thank you for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please take a moment to like this video, share it with others who might need it, and subscribe to our channel for more comforting advice. For additional resources, guidance, and support, please visit funeralus.com. Leave a comment below with your own experiences or questions, and take care of yourselves and each other.